Hello, gang. This is the third time I'm doing this same YouTube series. All right. I'm still at my grandmother's house, and first thing I want to say is the date. It's Friday, 11/08, November 23rd. Um, I want to thank everybody who put up a response or a comment or a like. Like, I didn't expect anyone to like it to my video. I want to thank Vlad for giving me the opportunity to build my brand with the interview that I'm supposed to be doing on Monday. And I was supposed to continue the Trials and Tribulations Part 3 yesterday, or was it, yeah, yesterday or the day before yesterday. But I was so fixated on releasing this video and getting it done, um, yeah, I couldn't concentrate, and I really thought that nobody was gonna like it, man. And right now, I'm I think at 237 views. I never got 237 views at all on one particular project, let alone in 2 days. So um, I like to thank everybody who shared it on their Facebook page. I'm still nervous for the next video because this response was so good to me. You know, it's the best response. I didn't expect nobody to like it, man. I didn't expect nobody to get it. There's a couple of people who didn't get it, and you know, I respect that. You know, and I just was overwhelmed by the positive responses. You know, to the people who love me and care about me, and to the people who I didn't expect a response from. You know, and pretty cool, man. Like, so, oh, I wanted to show y'all this. I did this like 3 times, so I'm forgetting. But you see that? This is the application to get it on MTV, and I'm aiming to put it on MTVU first because that's more college kids, and if I get the stamp of approval from them, then it could build from there up. But yeah, I don't know how to fill it out because it looks kind of. I gotta really figure it out how to fill it out and everything. But I'm really nervous about next week because this week was such a good response. I'm just kind of scared that I'm gonna let people down next week, you know. And I don't know, like, but continuing on from Trials and Tribulations 3. So last time I left, it was Rockwilder came to the house, and he came to the house. He listened to the beats, and he said, um, "Do you have anything with 808?" I've been to that past that part. He left. Oh, and there was this one beat when before he left, he played me some beats and everything. He's like, "Yo, I see you got a studio set up. I'm definitely send you some beats through email. You send it right back, you know, and then that's how we're gonna work." I was like, "All right, man." And he played me a couple of beats, and I was like, "Man, this is the way, man. Like, 'cause this is what I've been asking for." He had a beat that sounded like it was flying, like it was a space shuttle taking off. It was crazy, and I just remembered it sound, and I was like, "Man, this time I'm really serious about liking it," you know. So he ended up leaving, and Monday came around, and I called him, and he said, "Oh no, he didn't pick up." So I was like, "He probably busy, you know." So I'll just call. I'll just leave a message, you know. And I left the message saying, "Yo, what's up, man? Waiting on these beats for you to send it to me, man, so I get to work, so I get started." And I was expecting him to call him back. He didn't call him back. I waited a week later, called him again, It's like, yo, what's up, man? I don't know if it's something personal, but please let me know, man, so I don't harass you or anything like that. Um, and he didn't call me back, so I just took it as he didn't like my music, whatever. So I called him for the third time, which was the last time I called him, and I said, "Yo, man, obviously you probably didn't like the music or anything, but this will be the last time I call you, man. I don't want to seem like I'm harassing you, so I get the point." And then I hung up the phone. I felt really bad because I was like, man, why is things going wrong? Like, this is the one guy that finally I think we could collage musically and not have any issues. And he's not responding. So, so I gave his number to 16 bars. Maybe, yeah, because I was like, maybe 16 would be the better person to audition himself. Maybe he's looking for like a 16 bars or whatever, because 16 is more punchline heavy and all that stuff. At the time, he was. So, and I just started moving on my own with the whole. Oh, I went to the manager, the acting manager, which was Bino, and I asked him, "Do you have any producers?" Because my beats from what 88 Keys told me, he said my beats was sound like shit. So I started realizing that my beats wasn't mixed as well as other beats in the industry. So I just said, you know what? Let me see if I can find a producer that's good also. So put me onto the producers he was managing also, and he gave me 3 beats. And the first beat I instantaneously fell in love with, and so I recorded, and then I sent it back to him, and he sent it to the producers. The producers fell in love with the track. They said, "Man, is he signed?" He was like, "Nah, he's unsigned." He said, "Man, that kid is dope," and this, that, the other, yada, yada, yada. So I ended up getting in contact with the producers, and he was like, I said, "Yo, I'm working on the album. Can you send me some beats?" He was like, "Yeah." So he sent me like 60 beats over email. Just kept on coming, like 5 at a time, just a bunch of emails. So I'm nitpicking my album through these beats. Alongside with Brandy, Brandy picked out What You Gonna Do beat. And I'm nitpicking, and you know, um, like I rapped on it, and then as soon as I rapped on it and I finished it probably like 3 weeks later. Um, I had a plan to like do the Black album and rename it the Quack album and rap over his beats and just make new records over his beats, because at that time it was the Gray album, and it was the remember seeing the Latin album, like one of my boys, low key, his friend produced the Latin album, and Jay-Z actually took a picture with him with the album and all that stuff. I remember seeing the picture. So I was like, let me do my version. I'm gonna name it the Quack album. So I put together the Quack album. I sent them a copy, a bad or mixed copy of it, and I was trying to find a mixer. And a guy who was really dope, great at mixing, was Cinema John. So I remember him from school. So I ended up running into him through, I think, MySpace, and he hit me back, and I told him I like the way he mixes, and I was like, "Yo, can you mix my album? I'll pay you." I paid him to mix my album. He gave me a beat on the album, and I asked him to feature on a track also, and he gave me a beat which was Soon, And he was like, "Yo," I said, "Do you have something that matches the album? Because I need to finish off the album because I had um like the producer's name. Oh man, I'm forgetting. Producer's name was Latif, and he's from Sacramento. That's why they had to send me beats from way over there. He said he produced beats for E40 and all that stuff. And he said he wasn't gonna charge me for the beats because he liked my music, liked my sound. And so he just gave me beats and beats. And his brother Chio, he's like a promoter, club promoter. So they always throwing parties over there, and they always throwing like gatherings and everything. So that's that Thanksgiving bird right there. But he so he produced predominantly the whole album. Besides set one, Eric. His name was set one, but his name was Flash at the time. He produced YU, and I needed one more beat to end it off because everything I wanted to have that sample vibe to it. So I had M Dot. M Dot produced Applejacks. M Dot usually produce my first track on anything that I do solo wise, and he gives me that great big drums, real percussiony sound, live bass, guitars, and all that stuff. He'll give me that sample sound where he'll play the instruments along with it. He'll add strings in there. He'll give me the big Just Blaze kind of sound. Not saying that he sound like Just Blaze, but the big drums. So he also produced Top 5 already and Top 4 that's coming on the Open the Door album. But he gave me the Applejack sample, and that was before Hell Rell did it, you know. But I end up, oh, so Cinema gave me a beat that matched the album, and he didn't think I could rap on his beat. So I ripped his beat, sent it back to him. He was like, "Man, I fell in love with your song, man. Like, yo, you are amazing, da 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 da." So I felt like I had a pretty solid album. I had one guest star on it. That was an official guest star besides Kado jumping on it and Cinema jumping on the remixes. But I had one guest star on What You Gonna Do, which is Justin. I would call him Ice. I call him Justice, or Just Ice. But he really ripped it, and he has lyrics, and that was the first time I ever heard him rap. That was the first time he ever heard me rap. He heard the beat, I told him the hook, he wrote to it, and he had it done, and we got it done. Then it was time to meet Jay Z. So, I was planning on doing the qwaack album, doing a separate album, and call it the qwaack album. So I had N8 make me an album full of instrumentals of the Black Album, and I wasn't inspired by the instrumentals because the instrumentals wasn't official. So I was like, nah, I don't want to have a bootleg qwaack album or Black Album. I want to have the real thing. So I just trashed that, and I was thinking like, man, I want to release this soulful track, soulful album. What am I going to put the cover as? So I was talking on the phone with Kado, and then I was like, what could be my cover? So I was thinking that, okay, let me just make this the qwaack album, right? So I was like, all right, maybe I might have to dress up like Jay Z and put the hat on and then have it cover my face and have me be the picture. And I was like, yeah. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Let me do this. I X'd out Jay Z's face, and then I crossed out his name and crossed out black and put qwaack, and crossed out his name, put qwaack, and X'd out his face. I was like, yo, that will get his attention because my whole intent, he was dropping the Kingdom Come album, and the Black Album was the one before Kingdom Come, so I wanted him to see a mixtape with his face X'd off so he could listen to it, grab his attention. I knew that at that time TRL was still around, and also 106 in Park. So I went. I was on Tuesday. Usually the albums drop, and usually he promotes on that day. So I asked for the day off on Tuesday, like I put in my 2 weeks and asked for the day off. And then I'm looking Monday. I put the package up, and I hand do the package myself. Got the paint, the ink, coloring ink, which was like $90 and $120 each, and packaged it myself. Cut the covers myself, and then got the plaster, like the paper. Got that, and did it all myself. Me and Brandy was chopping up covers. It was 500 covers. We was chopping it up. And we finally got it done. She would chop it up when she get home. As soon as I get home, I will continue chopping it up until we have 500 covers. And we got the CDs burnt, made with qwaack album. There was some dude who low key knew. He put me on to him, and I paid him like just 150 to burn 500 CDs. And he gave me some extras, and with the you know the jacket, the mixtape jacket. So everything was presentation to me. Um, so I end up. What did I do after that? Oh yeah, Monday happened. The day before Kingdom Come came. So I'm at work. I'm looking at TRL like, man, I can't wait till tomorrow. Justin requested off. I requested off. I had people, a team that was going to go out there. Kado, he said he's going to meet me out there. Low key said he'll do it. A bunch of people, my younger brother, Hamid, he said he was going to go. And so Monday I'm looking at TRL. I'm like, man, I can't wait. And guess who's on TRL? Jay-Z. I'm like, man, get out of here, man. I was like, man, this is bad. I was like, man. So he's promoting his album on TRL Monday. So I was like, maybe he's going to come back tomorrow. Hopefully he comes back tomorrow. And turns out Tuesday he went to 106 in Park. Now at that time, I didn't know where 106 in Park was because it wasn't on 106 in Park. So, and at that time you needed tickets. So I tried to get tickets at the last minute. Because I knew he was going to go to 106 in Park. I was like, man, this is crazy, man. Like, so at the same time, I called Akil. I said, yo, I had a radio show, college radio show that I had to do that same day. And so Tuesday comes up, we go, I meet Kado at Penn State, meet Justin at the Wyandanch train station, pick up Chris. And then I didn't think Justin was going to show up. He was like, yo, I'm a stand-up dude, so that's the one who's on What You Gonna Do. And we end up riding over there. And then we meet Kado. We got our CDs, and we're walking towards MTV. We see that there's people outside and everything. And TRL didn't show that day. So I was like, man. And then someone said, yo, Pharrell's up there. And I was like, Pharrell? So I'm yelling at the window, come downstairs, Pharrell. Come downstairs. Don't be scared. I'm looking at the cameraman, and he's looking, but he's not going to film down because they see me. And I got everybody riled up. No. I'm skipping. When we first got there, there was other people promoting comedy, like, their comedy show. So Justin said, let's split up. I'm going to take across the street. qwaack. Oh, I had T-shirts made that was sign me, right? And then there was other T-shirts where it says sign him. So Justin didn't put on his T-shirt because Low Key didn't put on his T-shirt. Kado put on his T-shirt because Kado was just supportive like that. And Hamid, my brother, he put on his T-shirt, but he was like a he was like a third arm because he was always next to me. So I'm like, man, this guy's nervous. I mean, this is for his experience. I wanted him to be able to socialize and be comfortable talking to people, whatever. So we split up, right? Justin said, I'm going to take across the street. Kado said, I'm going to take down this block. I said, I'm going to take this part right here in the middle where MTV is looking down upon. And Low Key was supposed to take that corner. So I have like a box. Kado has a box. Justin have a box. Low Key, no, I have two boxes. Kado was the first one to have his box empty. He was done. Like, and it was like a half an hour later. I'm like, man, this guy's done. So I'm handing out my CDs. I'm acting crazy, you know. Come take my CD, take my CD. I'm signing autographs and all that stuff. Justin comes from across the street. He's like, yo, I just ran into a dude. He said that he wants you. He's like, yo, I let him hear some songs. Like, You Can't Beat Me. And he's like, yo, he wants you to feature with him, you know, on a track for a movie. And I was like, yeah, let's do that, man. You know, he said he's gonna get in contact with you, definitely. You know, so I was like, yo, all right, cool. So then I'm handing out CDs, and his box is done, and my box is done, and I have two boxes. So I see that my second box is getting almost done, and my second box, we my second box was done like in a half, another 15 minutes after Kado and was done. Justin was done around the same time, like probably 5 more minutes after Kado. So that's 200 CDs. Kado said, I got to go back to work, but yo, it was a great experience, homie, man. I wish I could stay, but I'm on my break. So he went back to work, and I give out all my box. I told my brother, start handing out CDs. He's scared or whatever, so he's staying by my right hand side all throughout. It's like, you gotta not be scared. You gotta try, man. You gotta at least try to talk to these girls, man. So I'm, you know, signing in. As I'm signing, he's like, I know this guy, and I'm like, you don't have to do that, man. You know, he's young, so he didn't know no better. He's in the book for that one, yeah. But anyway, yeah, Elijah Howard's in the book for that one. But you heard me, Elijah? Never mind. I'll tell him later. But so I ended up handing out all my CDs, and I saved like 5 because I wanted to have a memory of this, right? I saved like 5. I put it in my stash pocket, right? And I ended up handing those out. So I was like, man, I ain't got no CDs. These people, they coming to me now asking me for CDs. So I go to Low Key. I'm seeing him standing by the wall, and his CD thing is filled. So I'm like, this guy didn't try to hand out none. No one was taking it. I'm like, you fucking lying. So anyway, I end up taking his CD and start handing his out. Everything was done in like an hour, flat. 500 CDs done in an hour. And so that's when TRL stopped happening. And then at that time it was Sucker Free. I think, yeah, I think it was Sucker Free at that time. It was another show. It was a hip hop show that came on right after TRL. So he was taping that, and someone said Pharrell's up there. So girls just started gathering around. Oh, Pharrell's up there and all that stuff. So I'm like, yo, Pharrell, come downstairs. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I know they can hear me on the second floor. My voice was so loud, so I know they hear me through them thin windows because I'm looking at the people in the audience or whatever that show was, if it was Sucker Free, looking outside the window, looking at us and like looking like that, like oh shoot, something's going on down there. So you hear this big voice Say, Pharrell, come downstairs, come downstairs. So all of a sudden, the girls that was there, it was like, you want me to help you? I was like, yeah, help me. So everybody, they started yelling, Pharrell, come downstairs. Justice looked at me like, yo, this dude is wild. Low key looking at me like, yo, I knew that already. And Hamid, he looking like these pretty girls is actually helping. And so we all yelling, Pharrell, come downstairs. Yeah, come downstairs, Pharrell. And there was this dude, cool dude. He just came up to me, yo, Quack, I heard your CD, man. That shit's fire. We started handing out T-shirts too. So I'm seeing people walk down the street with sign him T-shirts. I'm like, yo, that's cool and everything. Oh, before that, forgot about this main point. Before that, before we made it to MTV, there was these guys, right, that stopped us because I had to sign me shirt. I see Justin across the street getting stopped by two brolic looking dudes, right? So I'm going back across the street to see what the hell's going on. So I go back across and he's like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, I was like, yeah. And Justin showing him the CD and all that stuff. He's like, yeah, this is my man's CD. So he's like, yeah, we from New Orleans, yo. Like, we know Wayne and all that. So I was like, yo, give it to him, yo. Yeah, let me take the CD, man, yo. Show that to Wayne, man, when you see him. So I don't know if it was true or not, but whatever. But anyway, going back to come downstairs for real. I'm screaming. It was like an hour out there. And I'm warmed up because I'm on, like, my adrenaline's up. And now the whole crowd saying, come downstairs for real, come downstairs for real, and all that stuff with me. And my voice, of course, is standing out of the crowd and whatever. So I see a pack of like 60 people behind me yelling, come downstairs for real with me, right? And I'm like the ringleader now. Like, I got all these people moving with me and all that stuff. So I'm like, yo. So I see the lights go off upstairs. I'm like, okay, you know what? Come on, right? And I said, we're going to find Pharrell because he got to come outside. So I was like, yeah. I'm hearing the crowd. And there was this one dude, he was cool as hell. He just came up to me. He was like, yo, Quack, I just heard your song. Yo, you hilarious, man. This, that, the other. I guess he's laughing at my style, whatever. He was like, yo, I'm with you, man. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do. So I was like, all right, come on then. And I said, yo, everybody follow me. And we going to find Pharrell. So I'm leading like a pack of women, people I don't even know. They just following me. And we go around the corner. We see a Maybach. I said, this is where Pharrell's coming out of. Right? And for some reason, I just felt it. I just made that left because I was like, it has to be either on it has to be a back entrance. So it's either on the right hand side or the left hand side. So we went to the right, started walking. I'm leading this pack. I'm looking back. I'm seeing 60 people, over 60 people behind me. And like, I stopped at the Maybach, and then they stopped. I said, this is where Pharrell's going to come. So we waiting out there. Now it's getting cold. And we waiting down there. So I put my CD on the Maybach's door handle, right? And I was like, okay, these people going to try to stop me. So then MTV producers came downstairs and was like, oh, what are y'all doing here? It's like, we're going to meet Pharrell. Well, y'all can wait here, but you got to clear out the sidewalk. You can't. That's how deep we were, that we covered the whole sidewalk. So it was like, yo, you got to like make room for the sidewalk so people can walk past. That's how deep we were. I don't even know half the people, but the people who was there, they know how deep we were. So I'm looking back. I see low-key behind the crowd on the corner, and I see Justin standing next to him. So I'm like, what is going on with these guys? Like, are they nervous? Or do they not like Pharrell? Do they not want to meet him? Whatever. Do they not know that this movement is supposed to happen or whatever? So we waiting, and she, pretty girls. I was like, yo, Hamed was talking to me. I was like, listen, I'm tell you straight up, man, I'm in the zone right now. I need to focus in on Pharrell. So don't take this as an attitude. I just suggest you talk to these girls and everything. So I pushed him to talk to some girl that was next to him. He ended up talking to her. socializing. I was like, good, good, good. He's active. Now my mind's focused on Pharrell. It took like an hour and a half for Pharrell to come downstairs. They exit out. You see three guys come out. I was like, is that Pharrell? I see a kid with a skateboard. And then Pharrell comes out. And he goes straight to the girls. Oh, Pharrell. Oh, my God, you're so fine. Da, 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 right? And I said, yo, Pharrell. So he comes to me. And he's like, yo. And I said, yo, take my CD, man. Oh, no, no. Before that, um, this producer saw that I put my CD on the door handle. No, actually, I knocked on, before I put my CD on the door, I knocked on the driver's window. And I said, lower his thing. And I said, yo, take this and put this in your car. He rolled back up his window. So I said, that's when I put the CD by the door handle. So when he opens the door, the CD's right there. So anyway, the producer, MTV producer, saw the CD at the door handle. He's like, whose CD is this? I was like, it's mine. He's like, yo, you can't put it on the door handle because if you scratch the Maybach, you got to pay for it, da, 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 da. So I was like, all right, whatever. So and, he ends up coming downstairs. He goes straight to the girls. I said, yo, Pharrell. He comes straight to me. He's like, what's up, man? I was like, yo, take my CD, man. And he was like, yo, I can't. I can't take my CD. Why don't you send it in? I said, I already did that, man. He's like, he's like, but I can't take your CD. I said, you fucking lying, man. You lying. He's like, yo, I'm lying. Yeah, you lying, man. He's like, yo, just send it in because, I can't take your CD. You lying. He's like, yo, this guy's not letting up, man. Like, he's not. And he's like, I was like, yo, where am I supposed to send it? I already did that, man. I need you to hear. Because your people, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what's good music. I want you to hear it. You know what it is. So if it's that good, and I said, yo, you about to pass up on the greatest opportunity of the greatest rapper you ever heard in your life. You need to take the CD. He said, yo, if it's that good, it's going to get to me, man. I said, man, what do I send? Where do I send it in? He was like, yeah, he told me where to send it in. I tried that after. It didn't work. Fake. But whatever. But I said, yo, matter of fact, can we take a picture? So he said, cool. And then I put my arm around her. I gave my brother my phone to take a picture. And his security said, no, you can't do that. And I pushed the security with my hand like this. Because I was really feeling myself that day. As they would say, two chains would say, turned up. I was really turned up, good sir. So I ended up putting my arm around him, and then he pointed. I put the CD up, and he points at the CD, and that was the picture that I had on my MySpace after that. So then Pharrell ends up leaving. Me and Justin said, yo, I gotta go back low key. Oh, before that, Who Kid walked out, and I told dude, I said, yo, the dude who said he'd do anything for me. I said, yo, he's like, yo, Quack, yo, Who Kid's right there. I was like, yo, get him. So he went and got Who Kid. He came back to me. He was like, yo, he's like, yo, Who Kid, man, cool, yo. He was like, yeah, he gonna listen to it and this, that, the other. I said, yo, this kid Quack is on fire. Yo, you need to listen to this, and da, 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 da. And he's like, all right, cool, I'll listen to it. And he drove off in a Lamborghini. I was like, wow, that's the first time I've seen a Lamborghini like that before. So after that, we ended up stationing on, I think it was Broadway, and I gave Justin a pound, and because he couldn't go to the radio station, I actually wanted him to go. So me and Lo ended up going to the radio station with Hamid, and we did an interview. It was about an hour and a half. I explained the day, and they was like, yo, and then they heard the music, and they liked the music. I heard You Can't Beat Me, and then they asked us to freestyle, and that's for home cooked radio at the time. We took pictures. Y'all can actually see my picture. I have a pot belly, though. I should have held in my stomach. But, man, it was 34 minutes. So we did a freestyle, and me and Lo, we was rapping back and forth, and we killed it, man. You know, the DJ wasn't that good, so every time he would mix the beat, he would mess up the mix, and I would have to catch the next beat. So I don't know if they taped the freestyle. I think they did, and it was just a wonderful day, man. Wonderful experience that day. TRL, man, never forget that. And that was Trials and Tribulations 3. There's a part 4, 5, 6. I don't even know when I'm gonna stop. I thought it was 3, but it's 30 minutes already, so I'm gonna stop right here and continue tomorrow. All right, 2.